In today's Community Connection, we are diving into the world of sea life. A Valley nonprofit is partnering with a sister nonprofit in Florida to lure more minorities into diving and shark sciences. We're taking you underwater.
I got into diving because I dealt with depression really bad.
Diving is a life preserver for Ray Warren.
I discovered scuba diving, which is also a form of breathing, keeping your buoyancy, your breath under control. So I really used it to help me with my depression.
Ray is an avid scuba diver, logging over 700 dives. Do you feel like all of the cares and worries that you've carried throughout the day, or they just disappear?
They do just disappear. There's no more electronics underwater. People can't talk to you, and sometimes you just need to tune out, what's going on in the world, and that's my way of escaping.
Ray is now sharing his underwater fascination as co-owner of Salt and Sea Scuba in Phoenix, a dive shop teaching others to appreciate the water.
30 years of conservation impact. I'm hoping these classes transform people into just a different way of thinking and preserving our Earth.
As one of only a handful of African American divers, Ray is casting a wide net to draw even more minorities into the water. You don't really think about and connect. There's such a stigma associated when it comes to people of color and the water.
Right. So it's always that, Black people can't swim type of deal.
Right.
So this is kind of like another way to open up that gate and kind of get rid of that, stereotype.
Ray is turning the tide as founder of One Step Away Foundation, a Valley nonprofit offering at-risk youth dive camps to help them step out of their story and into their destiny.
Kind of want to send a message that we're more than just athletes or entertainers. We can do whatever it is that we put our mind to. So that's kind of why I started to just give another form of income, sort of say. A lot of underwater jobs are starting off at 6 figures. So this is just a different avenue, giving young people of color another option in life.
A message having a rippling effect.
We're here in Miami, Florida for our very first Minorities in Shark Sciences workshop.
Clear across the country in South Florida, a similar movement has been happening for years.
I was about 5 or 6 years old. I saw this book on shark. It was just a book with a picture of a shark on it. So I read it and was just completely obsessed.
Carly Jackson is one of 4 Black female shark researchers and co-founders of M.I.S.S, Minorities in Shark Sciences. The organization is made up of 350 plus women and gender minorities of color leading the field in marine science.
Well, our mission is to uplift and highlight all the women of color within shark sciences, because there's a lot within shark science, but you don't see them because, on shows like Shark Week, it's a bunch of white men on boats like that. That's all you see. So our mission is to uplift those voices and to also increase the diversity within shark science.
Carly's specialty is nurse sharks.
You were invited by National Geographic to be a part of Shark Week. What was that experience like?
It was a really cool experience being able to do all the filming. I was able to travel to somewhere I'd never been before. I was able to do a lot of different things I'd never done before, and at the same time, use my expertise and talk about sharks. I'm just a Black girl talking about sharks and spewing shark facts on National Geographic now.
From coast to coast, these nonprofits are now working together, offering free workshops, internships, and outreach programs to break down barriers and expand new horizons.
For me, the ultimate goal is to take kids out of their element and just show them, a different way of life.
We're excited to bring some kids from Arizona out here to Miami, hopefully one day, so they can see how the shark science actually works.
Salt and Sea Scuba is celebrating its official grand opening on March 26th and 27th. Learn more by calling 602-844-5732 or at saltandseascuba.com. And to learn more about M.I.S.S, visit missalasmo.org. And our wonderful Community Connection partner, Geneva Financial, supports nonprofits like these through donations and purchases of these Be a Good Human t-shirts. If you would like to buy one, please visit goodhumangear.com.